Hey. Just a few things to try if you want, up to you. This one I really love, search by text. If you close any session, you can find it here in previous sessions. You will see the list, right, of the sessions, and you can filter by the tags. So we have tags, so you can tag things, tag as, and put something like, okay, on hold, I need to test this, research, something like that. Like you can put these. Favorite, I use it a lot. I use it for like threads that have good information. I use favorite a lot. Yeah, so you can see I have some organized stuff here. So these are my favorites, for example. Yeah. Anyways, I'll make this bigger. I think I should. But there's an extra one which is search by text. So if you want to go back to a session and you're not sure about what you wrote there. So for example, I had an issue where I wasn't able to drag to the terminal. So if I just open this, see if I drag, now it's working, right? And even there's something nice about it. When you drag an image, it doesn't put it the way that other terminals do. I put it like this because you can command and click, and it will open the preview of the image. Or you can do control with G, I mean, and it will open this, which shows you a preview of the image also. Come on, click. Yeah, like this. So it shows you like a preview of the image. And here, this is like full, this is like Monaco editor. It's like VS Code almost. So you have undo, you have, full control over the text. And even if you paste something very long here and it says pasted text 15 lines or 100 lines, when you open this, it should expand it in most CLIs, let's say. One thing that's very nice about this is if I select this, I can do F1 and I have all of the commands, and I can do, for example, select, what is it called? Like expand selection. What is the one? There's like, select all occurrences of find match, see? So it's selecting all of the occurrences of that character and then I can replace them. So anyways, there's a lot of, just press F1 here and you'll see there's a lot of things you can do with the text. It's like, basically the hotkeys are similar to default VS Code. Maybe they'll be different than yours, but mostly it's fine. You can select all, replace, do all of this kind of stuff, put cursors. You can do Alt and put cursors and type in 2 places or 3 places at once. Very similar to VS Code because this is the editor inside VS Code. It's called Monaco. So yeah, when you save, it just pastes it here, and you see it opens pretty quickly. This one, and if you paste images here, it also does the same thing. So it pastes the preview of the image, and gives you the where the image is. So yeah, that's the rich editor. This one I showed. No, I didn't show this yet. Yeah. So yeah, in this one, basically I had an issue where I don't remember the thread because I needed to follow up on something related to that issue. So you can just write download doc, and I need to not group by day because it was in a past day. So just do this, control with D, and you can see this is the thread that I want. Check 531, app crashes when I drag something from the download area in the doc to the app, and it tells you the name of the thread. It tells you like which project it was, which agent. This is like I forked a tool that searches, but I made it. I added so much to it. It's called Zen, so it's very nice tool. So yeah, you can see I press enter. It resumes that session that I was in. This is the session that I had that thing in download. Anyways, yeah, here it is, doc download. Yeah. So that's one thing that's very nice. Can you close? Yeah. Search by text is working. What else? I just closed this one by mistake, so I can just come here and bring it back. And it resumes, it will resume your sessions that you were in before. So you have list of the previous ones. Because this is a bug with, there's a small issue with Codex. When it finishes the MCP, it's telling us that it has attention. So I will fix it also. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, you can enable Mac notifications if you like. So here you can do a Mac notification and then test. For me, it's not appearing, but you can if you fix your Mac settings to show it, you can show it actually, and you can select the sound or whatever for this, and also for this one here. So when you run, let's say a task, and when it finishes, you want to hear a sound, you can do this one, and it will play sound here. Anyways, there's a ton of settings here. This one is for remote. You can put machine, and when you connect to it, or when you do this, actually, when you add the machine, it will try to connect to it, and you will see it here at the bottom. So next to projects, here at the bottom, you will see another machine, and it will have the projects on that machine. Yeah, hotkeys are all configurable. This agents one is for configuring the different commands. So if you have two codecs, let's say for example, you can add another codecs. Just click add. Sorry, I'm rushing through. But yeah, you can pick codecs as the type, and then but the command will be different. For example, CW or whatever you want to do. For that, yeah. Actions. Yeah, actions is good because it's like this one here is this button. So you can, this is per project, you know. So you can right click and configure, and then you can put here the ones you like the things you run usually, and it will run this command, and you can put a icon for it, whatever you want, and you can even make it close the terminal, player sound after it finishes, this kind of thing. Anyways, there's a lot of features, especially here in the settings. You can read through and find some good stuff. There's like pets. Pets give you the indicators and you know, for the ones, so you can make an orc one maybe and give me a PR. I will add it if you make an orc one. Yeah, this one customizes your ghosty itself, so because it's using ghosty shared. So yeah, what else? What's nice settings? I mean, that's it. Well, that's mostly it. You can read here. There's so much customization, but yeah, I usually use recommended here, which means that I see the, you know, how much, yeah, and when I hover I see the agent, and I see the time, how long this was running, so I can right click and close an act here, close below, you know, I close the ones that I don't care about that are older. So yeah, I can just keep doing this, close below, and that's it, you know. And you can here minimize or show more, and you can configure how many to show. This is for adding a work tree, and the work tree will appear here, and then you can do your work, and then you can after you finish you can just do, yeah, this one here, to create a PR from this work tree back to main, you know. So here there's no changed files, and this is ugly, I need to make it better. But yeah, you can create PR with the one button, and you can create work tree with this button. And here there is, sorry, I'm just going through very very fast. Here there is multiple commits, which I really like. So if I usually work on main, so I can just click multiple commits, and it starts that the agent that you pick here, whatever agent you pick here, it's gonna start it and rename it and run this command, you know. So I can add more commands later if you think it makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, you can do this as a skill also. Yeah, and speaking of skills, there's a bunch of skills here. One of them is computer use, so you can make Claude use computer use that is very similar in capability to Codex's computer use, and it uses it in the background, you know. It doesn't steal your mouse. So maybe try it. You can match the beads, which is this Kanban board, from the skills. So yeah, it takes a bit to load, but yeah, here you can dump your thoughts, you know, whatever ideas you have, whatever you are thinking about, and you don't want to do a prompt now, you can just dump them here, and then later you can just come here and click what is it, create and start, you know. Where is this? Yeah, you just click start work on it, you know, and it will run it with this agent right here, the agent that you select. I need to make the flow better, but one good thing is that it links to the agent, so you can, in a lot of cases it wasn't working back there, but now it's supposed to work, that you can actually jump back to that conversation that you had with the agent, you know. I don't know if I have any prepared for the demo. Yeah, I broke things here. I was doing some changes, but yeah, anyways, so it's like linked, you know. So this, if I start one of these, it will be actually, see, it starts it, puts codex because that's what I selected, and it will start it and paste everything, and then this one goes to in progress, this one here, and I can click to jump to it. So see, I can just click, it takes me to this one, and it generates the title. This is automatic for all sessions because Codex doesn't generate titles by default. Yeah, so there's other skills, like if you search for Ghostex, there's like these ones here: managing the beads, generating title, computer use, browser use, and agent orchestration, which is for like making Claude control codecs, things like that, you know. So yeah, this is 10 minutes. I'm very sorry, but yeah.